Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. No, it's been a while. We haven't really posted anything because we've been kind of busy.
It's been a long time. Yes.
But welcome back. So today we're going to be doing a video on Niko, our dog, our little puppy.
Of course he's not biased, but I think he's underneath the bed. But yeah, it's been a long time coming. We wanted to put this video out earlier, but I think we got a little
Sidetracked.
A little sidetracked. So, but yeah, so let's just start from the very beginning. Who wanted the dog first? That's what I'm sure you all are asking, and the answer would be
What? Oh, I wanted a dog so bad.
that one.
Because I felt really homesick since I've been here.
Mm-hmm.
And I would be home by myself, and I've always wanted a companion. So I begged this guy for a puppy.
Over and over and over. Give me the dog, give me the dog, give me the dog. And eventually I broke down and said yes. So be persistent, ladies and gentlemen. It'll get you places.
So I actually found Niko on this Facebook page after many attempts.
Yeah, let's talk about some of those attempts because I guess going into this, I didn't think finding a dog was that hard. I was thinking, oh, well, you know, we'll just go on Craigslist or we'll go on Facebook or wherever and just find a dog real quick and get the dog, no problem. But yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be that hard to find a dog. But boy, was I wrong. I think we first looked on Facebook, right? Or was it no?
We actually were looking.
We looked at like Pet Finder. Yeah, petfinder.com. We looked on there, and they do have dogs. I think they have dogs that are like adoptable, right? I think that's where you can adopt dogs, but they come with a fee, like adoption fee, of course. So some of those dogs, even with the adoption fee, it just wasn't worth it. It'd be like $700 even with the adoption fee. I'm just like, what? Like, why would we spend that much on a dog?
Now I did want to like adopt a dog from the animal shelter or something, but most of their dogs were like big dogs, and well, we were only allowed to have like a small dog.
Yeah, that's due to the parentals. But yeah, and
That's
then
fine.
Yeah, that wasn't a big deal. And when we went to Pensacola to go see some family, we went to like an animal shelter.
Yeah.
And we were seeing, you know, dogs and everything. The dogs were free. They were completely free. So when you go from going to that animal shelter and the dogs being free to going online, they're like $700-800. And of course they had some that were like lower price and stuff, but they were like older dogs. They weren't really like puppies and stuff. And so we kind of wanted to get a puppy rather than, you know, a dog that's a couple years old or whatever.
Because, you know, a lot of people want puppies, so you would rarely find any puppies at animal shelters. I mean, there would be some, but you know, everyone wants a cute dog. So
For sure.
yeah, we were actually very lucky to have found him, so I don't know.
Hey!
He's a little troublemaker.
He's not that bad. Alright?
He is a troublemaker.
He's just trying to find himself in life.
So I really wanted let's cover this. I really wanted a corgi. Yeah. I've been wanting a corgi for a really long time, but those things, they cost an arm and a leg.
That's what we were doing. We were looking for corgis first. Hardcore. I don't think y'all understand. I didn't know there was this many corgi groups on Facebook, but we had followed probably about at least 10, combined at least 10 different corgi groups, trying to find one that was around our area. And I think we followed one that I think they have them in Florida and Georgia or something like that. And we were looking for them, and the pricing was just always too high. There was only one time where the pricing was around what we were trying to aim for.
Yeah.
But the girl was still kind of iffy on whether she wanted to get rid of the dog or something like that. It was something where she would be like, we'll let you all know tomorrow. The next day came, and you know, I'm still not positive. I'll let you know a couple days from now, and it just wasn't anything solid. So
we just wanted to be patient, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
there was this one corgi page that I followed, and I saw a bunch of puppies on that page, like corgi puppies, and they're so cute.
Oh yeah.
You know, I fell in love, and I guess I messaged the lady, and she was like, yeah, we can sell it to you for like $600, and that was actually our budget. Like, actually $500 was our budget, right?
Initially,
500?
initially $300 was our budget, if I remember correctly. And then I was like, okay, it looks like the odds of us getting a good puppy at $300 was just unlikely. So I pushed it up to $500 or something like that. And
yeah, so the lady was like, yeah, I can sell it to you for $600. So I was telling him, I'm like, can we get the corgi, please? It's only like $600, and the shipping would be free. So I was really excited. Like, I messaged her. I'm like, yeah, okay. Here's my number. Here's my address. All of that. And then she was like, we can put the dog on the plane and have it there by the next day.
oh yeah, that was on like a Saturday too, I think.
So I was like kind of iffy about it. I was like, I don't know. I don't really trust how, like, leaving my dog in a plane, flying all the way here. I was like, So I ended up like not getting the dog.
Yeah, one of the reasonings behind it was and we'll kind of give you all little tips here and there as we make this video. One of the reasons we didn't get the dog was because the person wanted us to pay through like a MoneyGram order, and I'm not too familiar with it, but if I remember correctly, it's pretty much where you're paying towards somebody and they can just go pick up the money without you really knowing like what you paid for per se. And so you won't really have like a receipt, you know, whereas, you know, if you pay through like PayPal or something a little more safer, then you can kind of get your money back, or like you'll be able to have it in writing like what you paid for and everything. So yeah, they wanted to pay through MoneyGram, and I was not really familiar with it, so I was just like, no, I'm definitely not doing that.
Yeah.
And then of course my parents, they felt the same way. They were just like, yeah, you would not want to do that. It's just not a smart thing to do. And it turns out that a lot of people scam people through MoneyGram. So if you're looking for a dog and they're talking about having you pay through MoneyGram, I'm not gonna say every single person is scamming you that says that,
But you never know. You just gotta be careful.
Rather be safe than sorry, as my mom always says. So definitely make sure you're, you know, talking to somebody that's legit. You know, at least try to video chat them if you can. Like, actually see the dog rather than just going off of pictures and little videos here and there, because they can take that off from anybody's page. I think a couple times we saw people, actually there was people that were getting talked to or talked about in the groups that was taking pictures and stuff from other people in the group. So it's just a scary thing to deal with for sure.
So I did like a little research on those puppy mills or whatever. People would only breed dogs for profit, and that's one thing that's really scary, because you'll never know what those dogs are going through right now. And I'm an animal lover, so it really breaks my heart to like hear about stuff like that. And people would like make fake accounts and stuff only to sell those dogs for profit. Like, they don't care whether to ask you a bunch of questions if the dog's gonna be in a loving home or anything like that. They just want the money. So you just gotta be careful with stuff like that. So if you're thinking about buying a dog, you know, make sure you do a little research on the type of dog you want to get. Like, I've never had a toy dog before, so I had to do a lot of research on like Pomeranians and Corgis and like what they should or shouldn't eat and stuff. So one more thing, if you're going to purchase a dog from a breeder, make sure to ask a bunch of questions. Make sure the dog comes with all their paperwork. You're gonna need that, all their vaccinations and their rabies vaccinations. So
yeah, because actually we tried to go to a dog park probably about a week ago, and they wouldn't let you go in the park with your pet unless they had like their rabies paperwork and stuff like that, just so they knew, you know, that a dog is good to go health wise, and that if they bit, you know, another dog or whatever the case may be, that the other dog wouldn't be at risk for anything. So definitely want to have your paperwork. Definitely want to make sure you do your research. Make sure you're paying a safe method and not just just handing over money to a random stranger that you really don't know. Just take your time. That's one thing I'll say is just take your time.
I was looking through these pages on Facebook that were selling dogs, and I found this lady's post. Shout out to Candace, thank you for my puppy. She was selling 3 Pomeranian pups. So I saw this white Pomeranian that was only 8 weeks old. Actually 10 weeks. 10 weeks old, and I really wanted the dog, so I messaged her. And she was like, yeah, you can come by and pick him up. He's only like 500. So 500 for the males and 600 for the females. So the next day I contacted her again, and she said that someone already came by and got him. So that kind of bummed me out. So she was like, there are 2 Pomeranian puppies available if you want them. So she showed me a picture of Niko, so I was like, yeah, I'll definitely come down and get him because I really want him. So that's when we started our little journey to Tampa.
Yeah, it was actually on Memorial Day that we went down. It was on a Monday. I didn't have class, so we were all free. So we drove down there. It was probably about like a 3 or 4 hour drive down there. We got there. The lady had Niko on her shoulder, and at the time his name was BJ. So she had BJ on her shoulder, and we pulled up there and greeted her and everything. Everything went really smooth, actually. She had the paperwork in her hand already. Her husband was out there. They had a real pretty daughter that was down there too. She was like probably about 3 or 4 years old, something. And then after that, she let Niko get on G's shoulder, or let her carry him, and he kind of got comfortable with her a little bit. And while that was going on, I was paying for him through PayPal. So PayPal, that is definitely one of the safer ways to pay for a puppy if you all decide to go purchase one. After that, she gave us the paperwork. We pretty much kind of just went our separate ways. I mean, they were cooking at the time, so it was kind of, I didn't want to hold them back for too long. We asked them a couple questions that we had, and aside from that, we were pretty much good to go. Plus, we wanted to get back, back home because we didn't want to miss our own Memorial Day. So yeah, we drove back home. He took maybe like an hour or so getting comfortable with us, and then he just started falling asleep on the car ride back home. Then we got home, and she put him in the grass. That was like one of the first things that she did, and he was real scared.
Yeah, he was all shaky. He was just shaking.
Yeah.
I felt so bad, so I put him inside the house. And he would just like go into one corner. Yeah, he was pretty scared the first night. He would like start crying when we'd leave him. Yeah, separation anxiety kind of thing.
Yeah, I think it was just one of those things where it was just new to him, just not being around familiar faces and stuff. So I do remember though, he was eating good that first day. Like once we got back, I went to the store right afterwards and got like dog food and everything. And when we fed him, he ate a lot of food. He till this day still doesn't use the bed I got him. He either just sleeps like underneath the dresser, underneath the bed, or he'll sleep in our bed.
Right. He's very, very spoiled.
Yes, he's
very spoiled.
Yeah, he's ridiculously spoiled. But that's our little guy right there, man.
I love my guys. I love my little dudes. They my little guys. I love them.
He's part of our family.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I would say that if you're looking to purchase a pet, just be very careful as you go.
There are a lot of people trying to scam others for money, so be sure to, check if they're real or not. Just be careful and avoid paying through MoneyGram.
Make sure you're paying through a very safe payment method for sure.
If you're looking for a dog, like your first puppy or dog, whatever, just make sure you do research on the type of breed that you want to get, because we definitely had to do a little research on a Pomeranian. We knew nothing about Pomeranians, so.
Oh, and make sure you have enough time for your pet. Don't just purchase a dog and then you're just leaving them at home all the time, and then when you come home you really don't want to spend time with them, because they'll pick up on that and then they won't really feel like appreciated, and
give them
just,
a lot of love.
Yeah, they'll just kind of keep to themselves. So this little guy gets a lot of attention. Very spoiled, and so he has nothing to worry about. But
and make sure to call or video chat with the person that you're trying to purchase a dog from, just to be safe. And that's what we did.
Just take your time, guys, for sure.
Yeah.
Don't rush the process.
We didn't really rush in trying to look for a dog, but you know, God works in mysterious ways. So he gave us little Niko.
Yeah. And we love the little guy. So hope you all enjoyed the video. If you all did, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and comment down below if you have a puppy of your own, if you're looking to purchase one, and if you need any advice, just be sure to just message us on our social media or message us on here, just whatever is more convenient to you, and we'll try to help you out.
Definitely.
There's some really good Facebook groups out there if you want to look for a dog, so we'll try to help you all out with that stuff. But yeah, if you all enjoyed this, for sure, like I said, leave a like and everything, and we'll talk to you all later, guys. Peace.
Are you there? Yeah,